Well, what do you know? It's my first video of 2023. And how are you feeling today? Are you a little bit hungover? Have you woken up in somebody else's bed? Probably you shouldn't want to be doing that while you're watching this video. But before I carry on...
Hello, Jason.
What?
Are you thick?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you are you?
Yeah,
oh,
I
that's
am.
good to know.
Yeah.
Can I hit you with my hammer?
Sure, go ahead. Ow! Yeah, serves you right, douchebag.
But seriously, folks, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Can I have a roll on the drums, please? Yes, it's the secret of life at last. The secret of life.
Glad I come to a generation that stands up for the old values. I mean,
Now, what better way to kick off 2023 than bringing a touch of culture to you from me, because it seems quite appropriate that I can do that. Now, you're probably wondering, Jace, why do you have a clip, a thumbnail for The Witcher Blood Origin? Well, I just wanted to show you the likes to dislikes ratio because, trust me, I'm building up to something pretty interesting here. So at this moment in time, this trailer, which aired on December the 3rd last year, 2023, I'm kind of getting used to saying that already. It's got a nice ring to it, a nice alliteration. 232,000 downvotes compared to 29,000 upvotes. Then we go over to The Little Mermaid. Can't wait for this one to get released like a fully fledged trailer. 1.2 million upvotes. You think that's all right? 3.3 million downvotes. Not looking good for Halle Bailey, is it? And again, not her fault. Just blame Disney and the complete retarded agenda about this is what they want to give you for entertainment this year. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, Bollywood. Not a genre I'm a huge fan of, but then again, RRR last year was the exception to the rule. So Shah Rukh Khan, if you don't know who he is, very prolific Bollywood actor in India. You know, America's got Tom Cruise. I would easily say that Shah Rukh Khan is the Tom Cruise for India. It's a good-looking dude, very affable. You never hear any scandal about him. He's a very down-to-earth kind of guy. And in fact, he even once said to Richard Madeley on This Morning, I think it was, that he would like to have a crack at playing Spider-Man. Now, this is before the MCU came into full effect. And back at the time when I saw that, I was like, oh, you know, that could be an interesting idea, having an alternate Spider-Man without a ridiculous Spider-Verse they created with Miles Morales, because Miles Morales is just Miles Morales, isn't he? He's not Spider-Man, he's not Peter Parker. But just want to show you this quick clip here. See Mr. Khan in action.
Jeevan, no touching.
See? Cool dude. Isn't he a cool dude? I like him a lot. Now, 70,000 upvotes, 6,000 downvotes. I'm probably guessing that's probably hate downvoting in this case. But the reason why I showcase this little quick clip here of Shah Rukh Khan, you got to watch the trailer for this. Now, this is a brand new film he's got coming out on the 25th of January this year. They say it's playing at the IMAX, but I don't think it's going to be at my IMAX in Waterloo. This is probably going to be like a Cineworld experience. Cineworld's pretty good at bringing in the cultural movies into their Cineplex. Look at this. I don't know why it's got 175,000 downvotes, but 2 million upvotes.
A few moments later.
Now look at that. Fasten your seatbelts. Get ready for high octane action. I mean, if you're not into Bollywood films, I think some part of you might be curious to go and watch this. And this looks fantastic. This is like Shah Rukh Khan going into darker territory. He normally plays his clean-cut roles. He's done some action stuff before. There was Chavde, I think that was the film where he was a manager of a women's football team, if I'm not mistaken. And the one thing you can't say about Indian cinema, that it's woke. It's not. I mean, can you say it's diverse? On occasion it can be, but you know, it just like Japan, just like Korea, just like any other country that churns out its own film industry with its own collective of people, that's where we kind of go with that, and that's where I think Hollywood is just losing the battle to win hearts and minds again, because it's just not going to happen, is it? I've been so scarred by Hollywood in the last few years that look, even if the MCU came back to its former glory, I still can't trust them. You can't. While they've got people like Victoria Alonso, Kevin Feige in place, and Nate Moore, you got to get rid of these guys. You know, get rid of them. Bring in people who respect the source material. But just going through this trailer really quickly. So Pathaan, we kind of got an idea who he is anyway. Again, I don't know how many of the stunts here that Shah Rukh Khan actually does himself. This looks pretty insane. Him dropping the grenade into the moving vehicle. I mean, you know what? It's hokey, but it reminds me of a live-action video game. You know how terrible that Uncharted film was with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg? How awful. There was just like no love or respect for the source material. Yeah, getting in Nolan North for one scene, and he was the best thing in the entire film. It's not really saying much, is it? But visuals like this, not the best, but I like the idea. I like the charm behind it. It feels like a 90s action movie, and you know, you can't accuse India of falling behind on the times. I think the formula is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And yeah, you do have the. I mean, she's wow. I did not notice the the cleavage shot before. My God, my cleavage sensors are obviously getting blocked at the moment. We've got to do something about that, folks. But she looks lovely, and you know, on the poster as well. Normally, I would probably go, oh God, not an action female, but she's clearly worked out. She's got thick arms. You can believe she can lift the gun up and just shoot the living crap out of you. So, again, no issue with that. And she looks glamorous. Glamorous women, folks. You don't get that in Hollywood now, do you? They all have to be uglified. They all have to be born on the ugly tree and smack every branch on the way down. But thank God for Bollywood ladies who like to look beautiful and kick ass on the big screen. I actually appreciate that. And you know what? The other thing that I like about Bollywood movies, and again, I cannot claim to be an absolute fan, because some of the song and dance routine stuff, it kind of grates on my nerves just a little bit, but I like the grandstanding here, the posing, the hair being blown back, and he's just looking like a real badass. He's broken free. He's going to go and get revenge. I love all that shit. It's great. And that's one thing I'm going to do this year as well. Watch a lot more Bollywood movies like from the past, like Doom and Doom 1, 2, and 3. I think this is John Abraham, who used to be a bigger guy, actually. I'm sure he used to be more physically adept, but he seems to have just slimmed down a little bit. You got this shot here where it's jumping. I mean, it looks cheap. Of course it does. You got the bullet coming towards you. But you know what? I would rather take this any day over something like She Said, which was a complete and utter failure. There was another movie around two females. I can't think what it was now, but the She Said narrative, which made me laugh and made me wince in pain, because Hollywood is doing what Hollywood does. Hey, we've got who's the chick again? Oh my gosh, it's Carey Mulligan, and it's the chick. It's Zoe Kazan. That's right. I think that's Elia Kazan's granddaughter, something like that. So they're headlining She Said, and I thought, do you know what? No one's talked about it, but I'm going to mention it to you. It's just a female version of All the President's Men. Dustin Hoffman, Robert Redford, two based actors, Jason Robards. You gotta watch this film. It's all about the Watergate scandal, done with far more passion, and it's directed by Alan J. Pakula. Okay, I keep thinking of Sidney Pollack because he worked with Robert Redford quite a bit in the 70s. Watch this film. That's the film before She Said, and this film will actually make you scratch your head and think about things in life. So on that one, folks, Pathaan, the official trailer, the teaser trailer, starring John Abraham, Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika, Padukone, I'll probably kill that. I'm so sorry, madam, if I've done that. This looks exciting. I will go and watch it. There's probably going to be a few Bollywood numbers that maybe I can't skip past. Well, I can't. I'll be in a live action theatre. But hey, if it doesn't get in the way of the action and the action's postpounding, and again, just going through this trailer quickly, man, there's some real kick. The opening shots are great. That is brilliant. Him catching the gun, the gold-plated pump action shotgun. All these things I didn't notice before, and then when you play back, it's like, oh, that's what they were doing. But honestly, maybe Bollywood might start taking the place of Hollywood, and Hollywood executives all over the place will have to start worrying about their own IPs. I'm talking to you, Warner Brothers. I'm talking to you, Disney. I'm talking to all of you, because going forward, foreign films might be the way just to build up your collection and appreciate good old-fashioned entertainment. And the only person who's giving us a semblance of hope this year in Hollywood is Tom Cruise for his next Mission Impossible film, and maybe Henry Cavill for 40k Warhammer if that all goes ahead. So on that one, folks, if you enjoyed this video today, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you slap that subscribe button like it was a pair of rubber cheeks. I will see you on the next video.